Hello, my name is Jacob Bennett and welcome back to Space Engineers. So I've changed a couple of the stuff. I'm really bad at using this ship at moving. So I've just been back from mining. I've done some upgrades to the mining ship, as you will find out in a second, though this thing cannot fly because it's so goddamn heavy. We need to get better thrusters, really. There we go, that's better. Dampen us off, go downwards. Park, turn off power, exit. So, I added an extreme light to the station so that it's actually viewable, as you can see, you can actually see. We have also got a large reactor on the back of the ship. This is basically because it will then generate enough power that we need to be able to use all of these thrusters when we're at high mass. As well, I got a spotlight which allows me to see the ores that I'm mining, and then I got an azimuth ore detector which, if I jump in here, will show... hang on. You see that silver marker to the top right? So basically it points you in the direction of ores. There's a larger one which goes on stations, but it's too expensive for me to get right now. Yeah, so I've just come back from mining, and one of the biggest problems that I'm having, well, annoyances really, is moving stuff from the refinery over to the assembler and the cargo container. And the way that we're going to solve this is we're going to use conveyors. Conveyors are like transport pipes in Minecraft, but better, apparently. So all we need to build them, well, to place down their structure is steel plates, and then we shall weld them up. So conveyors go into these kind of conveyor ports here, which are highlighted in yellow. Not to be mistaken with these two, which are upgrade ones. We'll talk about upgrades at some point later. Yeah, all we need to do is we just need to get this. I need to rotate it a bit. And basically we just need to build out some conveyor. And then we're good. One thing to notice is that if you are attempting to... I can't do anything. If you want to connect 3 conveyor pipes, like we're going to need 2 to be able to do this one, which I'll just get to that in a second once I finish this. There we go. Okay, so you have 3 kind of conveyors converging. Conveyor converging. And to be able to do this, there's no like 3-way, there's no 3-way or 4-way or 5-way or 6-way tube. Instead, you have the conveyor block, which requires interior plate. There, give me a second. Of course it's in the cargo container, obviously. What am I thinking? So what this will allow us to do, it will allow us to, first of all, move items from one inventory here to another inventory here. All of them except the oxygen generator and the small reactor, because I'm not connecting them yet. We will at some point, but not right now. So yeah, we just place that down there, and then we just need to weld these guys up with the iron plate, and then the other components necessary are construction tubes, steel tubes, and motors. We have plenty of steel, by the way, and plenty of iron, so we can get most of these components easily, and I think we have materials for all of them. Yeah. Right, let me just get some materials that I need. I need to increase the gravity. Hang on. Gravity generator. Please may you increase acceleration to 0.5. That would be lovely. Right, so we just need to grab these construction components after I throw these back. Right. We only need to tap them to be able to transfer the components over. We'll weld them all up at the end. So we just... Okay, that's better gravity. We don't need these anymore, we just need a small steel tube. We probably don't have enough motors. That's something that I'm gonna have an issue with. But we'll deal with it when the time comes. Right, so that's the... Oh, we don't have enough. How many more steel tubes do we need? We need quite a bit. Okay, let's get 100 then. We should have plenty of iron, because small steel tubes only need that. So we're just gonna hit that. That should get us plenty. The other thing we need is motors, and that requires nickel. Luckily, I got some nickel. I don't know which one contains it. But yeah, we're going to throw that in the furnace, refinery, whatever its name is. There we go. Gonna move you to the front queue. That should start producing some nickel. So when this conveyor system is set up, all of this will go... well, anything in here that is used in crafting goes into the assembler when it's needed. So all of this iron will just disappear. I don't know what we're going to do with the gravel, because, you know, who wants to do anything with gravel? Right, let's do this. Then, lastly, we need motors. We don't have enough motors. We need 6 times something large. What about you? What? Yeah, so you're kind of good except the motor. Okay, right. Right, put those back, get the motors. Was it required to get motors? How much nickel? I need 100. Pronto. Won't be able to build 100 because look, it's just decimated. Well, decimated means 10 of it disappears. Right, so that one's done, that one's done, that one's done. This one needs more. Wow, you ran out of nickel. Typical. There we go, the conveyor's done, so basically the assembler is now connected to the cargo container, which I suppose is a step. And we should... so we need 12, 16... no. Okay, so we need 19 more. Production. There we go. And then once this is done, then we can have all the components that we need to be able to do this. Okay, right. Right, conveyor system is nearly finished. You're kidding. I missed out too. Well, fine. There we go. Right, so I'm guessing there's still stuff in here. But basically, we can now transfer over to the assembler. I kind of want the assembler to move upwards. Well, first of all, we can move the uranium straight over to the... no, we can't. Reactor's not connected. What am I thinking? Yeah. So, that's good. Right, so when I need resources, they'll on demand go to here, and then I can transfer stuff freely between these two, and this one, and this one. That's good. Right, that's that done. What I was also thinking of doing this episode is upgrading our drills. Specifically, if we type in drill, there's the regular drill. Yeah, there's quite a lot. So there are the enhanced hand drills, which I cannot care for. Hang on. So we're going to have a look at the small drill and how big that is. That's not small, that's kind of big. So I was thinking if we tear down these ones, then place these instead, that might be good. They're exactly the same size, aren't they? No, this one's just a bit bigger. And it might have more mining area too. Because what I'm having a problem is when I'm mining, there's going to be a bit of ore down to the centre which is not being picked up. I mean, I could move the drills inwards, but may as well upgrade whilst we're doing so. This drill looks exactly the same. No, it doesn't. It looks huge. Yeah, we're not using that. I don't even have, like, 1000 steel plate. But the other ones that we can get are the Earthbreaker drill and the Heavy Mining drill. And Heavy Mining Small XL. How big's the Heavy? Jesus, that's quite big. Noting that I can't even see it off the top, off of my screen. Right. Okay, so we'll go with the regular drills, these small ones. So first of all, sadly, I'm going to have to say we're going to need to empty the contents. This is the other part that I really hate. Moving everything from one side to the other. There is a way that we can do it with conveyors. We basically have a connector on the ship and a connector on the station connected to the conveyor system, and that will automatically throw all of these into the furnace. Yeah. So I'm just going to let this tick over and get all the stuff done. We can build a furnace that is better for cobalt, nickel and iron. I should stop holding shift when I'm doing this. And we possibly might do that. Possibly. Oh, my oxygen's life. Oops, I left my oxygen. Let me just heal myself. There we go. Okay, there we go, there's all the ore. This is going to take forever, by the way. We could add a second refinery. Actually, we should probably add a second refinery. But we also have these upgrade... that's not what I wanted. These upgrade modules. So we've got productivity modules, we've got effectiveness modules, and we've got power efficiency. Effectiveness... I think it's productivity that increases speed, effectiveness which increases its output, which only works for the refinery. We can also put the modules onto the assembler. And then we've got the junky versions, which costs less, I think. Yeah, costs like half of the materials. And then we've got the advanced, which costs double the materials. Yeah, so if we like improve the speed of this, then, you know, you don't have to build another one. Right, so let's drill down these drills. And then let's have a look. What does this require? 64 steel plate, okay. Let me grab steel plate. Assembler, please can you produce me 200 steel plate, please. Right, so the important thing that... Sorry. I was holding shift. Holding shift is fun. Right, so we just need to decide where these are going to go. Now, we could move this entire thing inwards. So we can move the gyros over to here. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let me just put the steel plate back. So we're going to move the gyros. I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to move the gyros over to this position, and then we're going to cut back on this section here. Right, there we go, and then steel plate is the base resource of this, so we can plonk them down. It's a nice wire mesh there. Small drill is not available for station. Okay. There's one thing that we can actually do to our welder and grinder, which I'm going to show you. So if we look at production and we go to tools, we can actually upgrade them. So like enhanced, proficient, and elite. We can upgrade them to proficient because we've both got cobalt, which is processing, and I've got silver, a lot of it. So we can upgrade both of these to proficient and they'll be faster. But first of all, we need the resources of a regular one, don't we? And to do that, we just go, let me grab all this first. Then we're going to plonk down our stuff in here, and we're going to disassemble all. Right? So we can get the welder, and there we go, we've got a welder. The drill, on the other hand, we didn't get the silicon from it. Oh no, we did, it got outputted. Okay, that's fine. I was worried for a sec. No, we don't. What happened? What happened? Right, I can't, like, weld again. That's bad. Well, no, I can't grind again, but, you know. Oh, poopity poop. Right, never mind. It's fine. Nothing's wrong. We're also going to need to remove these from our stuff. I'm just going to go out mining and get some silicon later and do that. So we just need character tools, proficient welder, proficient grinder. So I'm guessing this... Jesus Christ. Okay, so this welder is stupidly better. Well, so we need construction components and small steel tubes. Okay, then we need motors and computers. Right, motors, computers. Got the computers. Got some motors. I think that's all the motors, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Look at the divine majesty of these drills. They're ugly as hell. Well, they don't fit with the ship, I mean. So we should just be able to... Hopefully it doesn't completely ruin the amount of resources it's taking to do this. Can I have the uranium, please? Thank you. I'm going to put the uranium into this thing, which will give us tons more battery life because we now have 11. Right, so I just simply need to hop in, go to G, take out the drill, go to this, get small drill. Right. Power up, turn off that, activate. Right, so we're gonna go. We need to find some silicon. I think I remember seeing some silicon over there, but if not, nickel would be nice. Come on, ore detector, detect. There's some ice there, there's some uranium. There's iron, there's ice. Well, we may as well... Nah, we've got plenty of ice for now. Yeah. Well, we'll just mine some ice. That's fine. So yeah, we should be able to whir these into motion. That's fun. I'm guessing these are actually more streamlined. And that's why they exist. So that's cool. So we've upgraded our... what was that? Right, so we've upgraded our miner, improved it somewhat. We've got conveyors up and running. We've got a better welder, which is ridiculously fast at welding. That's fun. So if we go here, go to inventory, you got 15k of ice in each drill. That's lovely. Yeah, so I'm just going to try and find some silicon, which is actually pretty hard to find within relevance to everything else. And then we'll be back. Yeah, we have a problem. Yeah, my reactor's just gone. And now we're just drifting in space, right. We need to slow this thing down before it floats too far away from the base. And, yeah. So, now what happens is I frantically attempt to try and stop the ship down, or using my jetpack fuel, which didn't really help, and I never managed to slow it down enough so that I could go back and find it. Yeah. So I'm going to cut forward to the time where I actually rebuilt it after. Okay, we are back with Space Engineers. It's been a bit since I last actually recorded. So I've rebuilt the mining ship. It may look different, but, you know, there are reasons why it looks different. I think I've got everything on there. Time will tell if I forgot some crucial ingredient. I just disassembled the spare tools that we had in here, and now I've got enough silicon to be able to get the grinder. There we go. Right, finally, I have my tools back. I've just finished welding up this platform. I want to colour it. I will research on how to colour it later. Yeah. So this episode, kind of a bit hectic, but, you know, it's always hectic. Yeah, so next episode we're going to work on getting our refinery and assembler faster, because currently at the rate that this builds stuff and the rate that this backlog is still going on, that's how slow it is. Okay. Yeah, so once we get that done, then that should be good. So basically we're going to work on some automation next episode, and we're going to work on upgrading our existing facilities. Does that sound good? Yeah, sounds good. Where's my hydrogen bottle? I guess I lost it. Yeah. Let me just heal up. There we go. Yeah, so, my name has been Jacob Bennett. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.